New Mexico has always been a land of wonder. That also applies to the great people from the state, most notably in the political arena. David Romero takes a look at some accomplished Hispanic leaders.
New Mexico has not only established its place on the map because of the Spanish settlers, but its eventual role in the country it would become part of, the United States.
The most important thing to note is that New Mexicans contribute to every facet of American life.
And from the early settlement days, it was important for men who would eventually become New Mexico citizens, then its leaders, to step up and into the role of establishing the province of New Mexico.
And in the 18th century, we have governors such as Juan Bautista de Anza, who was originally from Sonora in the Arizona area, but was transferred to New Mexico to become the governor here. And in those terms, we have a very famous person in the personage of Juan Bautista de Anza, who also moved forward with the promotion of land grants, etc.
With the addition of land grants, prominent Spanish families were allowed to put down roots, and the offspring from some of those families would go on to become political leaders themselves.
Genealogically, we have old families from 1598 and from the second expedition into New Mexico that settled the area, 1600, and a series of expeditions populating New Mexico well into the 18th century. These people are still here and are a very important part of our history, culture, and connection to the past.
Starting in the 20th century, some even became leaders representing New Mexico in Washington, D.C.
But in the modern day, we have outstanding individuals like Senator Dennis Chavez, for example, very prominent as a congressman and very influential in the dealings not only of New Mexico, but of our national institutions and governance.
Other leaders like Manuel Lujan and Joseph Montoya not only helped to gain recognition for the state, but their work went on to benefit citizens around the country. In virtually every avenue of life, New Mexicans continue to make an impact.
You have them in the arts, for example. You have them in music as well as in the area of movie making. This particular charge of culture is relegated to those talented people who were born and raised in New Mexico.
David Romero, Legendary New Mexico.